already. Good morning. Continuing on the eternal attempt to play the game when I don't actually... Good morning, Milak. I appreciate you stopping by. How's your day going today? I keep remembering that I haven't checked what the win conditions for this game is, and then reminding myself to do so, and then I'm not actually doing so. Girlfriend! Which reminds me to buy chicken friend. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you have a good day. Remember to get foods and hydrate. All the stretchies. Good morning, May. It'd be interesting if there was a mechanic where they remembered you after each iteration. Not me, just finished making food. Oh, so you haven't eaten yet? Okay. I hope it's very tasty. I had oat milk for breakfast. This first day is the easiest day to survive and gather resources. And they give daily quests. I don't think I've ever actually managed to survive all of the dailiness. How's your farm, May? But I already have 1,000 gems. That's faster than usual. I didn't see any patch notes, so I wonder if they did it without telling anyone. The hedgehog is doing more damage than my spells. Yeah, don't evil me. Good chance or girlfriend? Girlfriend. As we sell the cow friend's milk so that we can buy chickens. Oh, okay. Be careful not to get myself stuck anywhere. And attack speed is good, and I would prefer movement speed at the moment. Ability range. I am slowly getting all of my passive abilities worked up in the permanent skill tree and splitting it between strictly the stat upgrades and the skills. And I like to get the NPCs on the farm as quickly as possible so that they're less time devoted to going and hunting them down. Because without that movement speed, it takes a while. Movement speed, yay! And buy another chicken. Go ahead and get that. We need a lot of wood because each of the chicken turrets takes 20. There are obviously a lot of places to be putting those turrets down. So I was gone for a bit phone ring and I couldn't find the house phone. It's alright. I just assumed you were eating your food and lurking. Just perfectly alright. Zappy zap. Cow friends are producing a lot of milk. The animals produce their materials twice a day. Yeah, you finished eating your food. Food is good. Now we sell all the milk, buy more chickens. They need 12 eggs and 20 wood per chicken turret. And I like the turrets because they do 250 AoE damage. The monsters are starting to increase in difficulty. Enough that it's, you know, kind of difficult now to harvest while they're there. Increase snowballs launched by 1, increase damage by 1. Don't remember if I've invested in the snowball skill. I think I'll go lay down. I'm tired all week. No idea if it's because I'm on the early shift 2 weeks in a row or because of the heat. It's probably both. Okay, did you go lay down? You have a good rest. Please remember to hydrate. Just enough chickens. Have fun stream, I will lurk. Thank you, Milak, I appreciate the lurk. And hello, Ghost. Good morning. How you doing today? I like my turret over here. I have cow friends and chicken friends. Fighting the audios again. Aw. Mean audio. You will be victorious. Good, good, good. If they're continually causing you trouble, though, it might be time for you to find a new program. Or if the program updated before you start having problems with it, maybe see if you can find a previous copy to fall back to. Reduce damage. And this is why we get the turrets for the bosses. Giant swamp giant. That's it. Stay there on top of the on top of the chicken. Critical strike chance. Extra projectiles. I don't actually know if the lightning pet counts as projectiles, but can't hurt. Because there is a penguin friend I can pick up. Yes, thank you. Get a little bit extra healing going. The green gems are stuff I can use for permanent upgrades. The gold is just temporary upgrades. Movement speed. 2 more arrows. My goal is to have so many chickens that I can just get 1 more turret every day. Even if I don't actually have the wood necessary to get the turrets. Theoretically, if I put them along the tree line, I should be able to get them doing enough damage that I can just harvest the trees while everything dies. And increased duration. Put a turret over there. Constantly balancing out how much damage I can tank, how much I recover. The rate at which they gain their damage, though, is much higher than the rate at which I get my damage. Freezing enemies deals them additional 15% of their max health, 1% against bosses. Okay. I need a higher freeze chance, but extra damage is good. Especially if they freeze over by the cannons and then go boom. Oh. My chicken. Eventually I will get around to checking what the win conditions are. I had a good teacher. He would always call me Little Cinderhead. Ah, how I miss him. Cinderhead is adorable. I'll start calling you that myself. Back speed of the turrets. Of which I can now afford another one. Hey, turret. No, I don't want you over there. No, over here. 20% to apply frost. We saw damage by the turrets. I don't know if selecting turrets is the correct way to go, except that they melt down the bosses so quickly. I also don't know if that 20% chance stacks or how that works. Scurry over to go get May onto the farm. I think at this point she should move over. I might be one day off though. Hello again. I have a base. Come live with me. And she disappears, and yeah. Now to go get the other person who made them live on my farm. So there are only two NPCs that you can get to go live on your farm. One for each gender. Mini chicken eggs. Almost enough for 2 egg cannons. Darn. Yeah, go ahead and put it up here. Gain an additional layer. Jeez, 2% hit point. I have to write it down in my notes to make sure I go check what the wind condition is every day. Like, do I just have to survive until winter, or do I actually have to clear out all the monster camps? I actually haven't managed either. Attack speed. And now I'm very low on the wood. Reduce damage. But I've gotten 3,000 of the permanent gems, so that's actually a pretty good reward haul for this run. Usually I get about 1,500 before I end up dying. Damage. Anyways, okay, see the arrow, the boss is over there. Second boss, if I remember right, is a turtle. Also, I saw an RPG game on Steam from the comfy summer vibes, whatever the stream thingies are, and it was an RPG where you play as a frog. I haven't linked it to them yet, but I'm gonna. Okay, shop. Sell a lot of milk. I don't think I need more chickens now. I'm actually starting to get to the point where wood I can't keep the wood up based on how quickly I'm doing that. Phew. Some movement speed. And damage. So I really do like it when I kill an enemy encampment and I don't realize it's dead. Critical strike damage. Pickup range. A little bit more healing. Okay, so it was pointing at the treasure chest earlier and not at a boss. Silly me. Movement speed or girlfriend. Oh yeah, there's the turtle. Don't hurt me, little turtle. Come up here into my delightful area and die. I need to harvest that wood. It will give me enough for another cannon, which I will actually put a little further south so that I can harvest wood elsewhere a little better. Hi May, I forgot to talk to you. Continue on in the attack speed. That's how I get the majority of my milk from girlfriends. Let's get some permanent health up. Well, not permanent, just, you know, this particular run. Attack speed. What is it, May? You seem a bit unnerved. Is something wrong? I'm sorry, but we've gone so close. I know things in the world aren't okay right now, but I don't want to imagine facing the world without you. Would you marry me? Of course. Because you give me 100%, 100 more health and attack speed. Wood. There we go. Movement speed, extra hedgehog. Put it over here. It would help if I remembered that I need to be directly on top of the resource to get it. Yeah, so the enemies some of them now are so tiny and easy to overlook. Getting a decent amount of gems. Experience gain. I like the intimidation because it does damage at a slight distance and it heals me up a bit now. But for some reason it just makes it a little hard for me to pay attention to all the enemies. I don't know if it's the color or just that it exists. Good evening, Ben. How you doing today? We're growing the cow farm. in the chicken farm. Well, that's a great chance. 25% now. You do actually have to make an effort now to go get some wood, though. Even it means getting nibbled on a little bit. Dang it. Let's see, I need healing. No, wait, May. It's May I need healing. I am Lucia. Oopsies. Fine. I guess I managed to get enough wood for the next cannon. Here, I think. I don't know what's wrong with my country. We just have a volcanic eruption a few days ago. And a few hours ago we had an earthquake. Oh no. I hope you're safe. Nope, there we go. Ah. All those gems I could have gotten. That sounds very scary, and I hope you're alright. Pet the kitty, because we always pet the kitty. Spells. Increase chain lightning damage. Right, just upgrade everything. I'm not in the mood to math which one's best right now. Excuse me. It was just a magnitude 2 at my place, but the epicenter was 6.3. It is still very scary. And yeah, I'm glad it was more mild where you are, so that be safer. But that, I'm sure that does still cause plenty of property damage and stuff for people. The wood, get the wood. There's no news of any deaths, so that's good. Yes, that is good. Stay back there. I don't want to summon meteors. I don't have nightmares about earthquakes in the same way I do volcanoes. But plenty of disaster movies have earthquakes causing volcanoes or vice versa. My parents were into disaster movies. There's news, though, of people returning to their homes even though the volcanoes were still spitting lava. Ah! That's really dangerous. Not just because, it might, the lava and the fires, but the fumes and the... Their poor lungs. If only I could do enough damage that I could just stay in here in this little kill box. Well, hopefully those people manage to take respirators or stuff to help. And hopefully it was a temporary, we just need stuff immediately. I do know sometimes people are very much, it doesn't matter what sort of danger there is, we're gonna stick with this regardless. Meteor streak image. Let the bacon by the chicken. Doing slightly less good on the permanent gems this time, but take what we can get. I'm currently convinced that I'm just going to have to finish upgrading everything before I manage to beat the game. I was a volunteer first aid responder during college, and I remember a poor community complex was on fire. In one of the clearings, I saw a bunch of guys standing there and didn't want to leave, even if we were literally surrounded by fire. Goodness. Okay, don't have any iron. I know, acquiring a house, a home, and having your physical possessions, you can be really proud of them. They said that they were planning on selling what's left of their house in the junkyard and didn't want people stealing it. It's so dangerous. Hey, Clover, I'm sorry I couldn't join today. Had a terrible headache and a fever. Hope everything goes well. Hello, Shakabi. I mean, we're still pretty early into the stream, but if you just want to lurk, lay down, maybe put a cold wet rag over your eyes. Sometimes that helps. But definitely take care of your health first. That's more important. Good. Get some rest. I haven't managed to get back to day 17, so you're not missing a whole lot, I don't think. Just lots of water. Stop getting stuck on stuff. The duration 25. Regen. Look, our friends. An extra puppy. Farm is lovely. You always know it's a new day when your ability to open the shop comes back. I did pretty well that day. I had an army of foxes with me. But I haven't quite been able to repeat getting that many foxes. I couldn't look at the screen for long. It gets worse. Yes, Shakabi, if looking at the screen hurts, then don't look at the screen. Hello, Makli. Am I pronouncing that right? My little forest spirit friend. Whoops. It's the boss sign I don't have my egg cannon yet. Mucky. Okay. Mucky. I don't know why I want to say it the way I do. How you doing this morning, Maki? No, that time it sounded like I pronounced it with a G in my head. No, bad Clover. So egg cannon melting pulses for the win. If only I'd melt everything else. hope your day's going well, Maki. Goodness. K sound, Clover. K sound. Not much. I woke up just a minute ago. How's the gaming going? Well, so far I've only died once. Which I think is decent. I have pig friends today instead of cow friends. Anyway, I also have cow friends. Cow friends and pig friends. But overall, it's going decently. It's like I keep remembering that I haven't checked what the win conditions for this game are. I don't know if it's survive a certain length of time, or if it's kill all the monster camps. One of those is easier than the other, and not the one you'd assume. But I think I'm going to be happy as long as I can get 1,000 of those green gems per run. Just slowly increase the skills. Yeah, I'm curious about that too. Does these kind of games have an ending? Or played until you're bored type of game? I think usually it's play until you're bored. But Sundown is supposed to have an ending. Like a final... I don't know if it's a final boss. Except that Lucia says she's going to defeat the boss of the game. So I assume that meant there's supposed to be an actual ending. But I don't know if the boss will just spawn at the end of Wending. No, it does not end at evening. No, the enemies get harder at night. They get faster and stronger. And they make it really annoying to farm for materials. It's like 1 minute for daytime, 30 seconds for nighttime. Hello, May. X speed, please and thank you. But there are a number of monster camps. Then fight until the next sundown, and then repeat. Maybe you have to survive a whole year. Yeah. Thinking it might be a whole year, but I'm not sure. I might want to put an egg cannon over there. Hello, do you have more eggy for me? Survive until you find a way to end the hellish cycle. Like a mystery twist. I don't think there's going to be any mystery twists. So my guess for ending is that you either have to survive through the winter or you have to wipe out all the monster camps. Because an enemy boss spawns every 5 days, I think? Oh, yeah. And I get the 2 NPCs moved over to my farm when I can. Sell the bacon, sell the milk, buy more chickens. Survive until Grandpa evaluates your farm. It would be hilarious if Stardew did that. Unfortunately, I have to make sure that I'm back on my farm and back between the turrets within a timely manner. You have to balance out armor rating with range of abilities or pets. Yeah, armor rating with damage reduction and your damaging skills. But sometimes it feels like the damage of the monsters goes up way higher than what you can compensate for initially. You know, they just want you to invest in these temporary skill upgrades. Buy the chicken. Buy some attack. Okay, this should fit here. Hopefully that covers over here. Eventually I'm going to want to put turrets over here if I can, because good access to copper and wood. Die, please and thank you. Health, critical damage, free chickens. I like the free animal ones because they give damage reduction as well. But it's a damage reduction percentage, what they think is supposed to work with the flat damage reduction. Where is it? I think it's supposed to work with the flat, but I'm not entirely sure. They don't describe all the skills all that well. And another reason to have a lot of farm animals is that you can buy, as long as it's daytime, you can go to the shop, you can buy health potions to heal yourself with. I think I have enough chickens to balance out with how much wood I'm getting in. A little bit of health. You're taking silver hills to go down now. May move to the farm. Now to go make Ethan move to the farm. I haven't actually managed to get both of them to move to the farm, though. Alright. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Damage again. Intimidation. 2 eggies. We're just gonna have to do a bit of all in on attack. Anything that slightly increases how fast you put down turrets and access stuff. Ooh. I saw it drop something red and I don't know what that is. Reduce damage taken, thank you. The amount of times I've scraped by with just a sliver of hit points before I had the time to go heal. More damage. That's right, being good behavior. It should give me enough time to go over to Ethan. Yeah. Greetings, I'm Lucia. They say about there. Give me your iron. Wait. See if I can invest a little bit into the harvesting speed. Fusion, please. Doesn't stay frozen enough. Fire rate for Meteor Strike. They're immediately faster. But I know I also have enough Iggies now to get another cannon. Which I'm just gonna plop right here, because... Can I not do it? No, that was just a weird bit of lag inside of the game. Intimidation range increase, damage increase. I would like it if I could reroll those sometimes, but so far I haven't seen anything indicating that they'll give that as an option. And speed. Heals more. Goodbye bacon, goodbye milk. Heal. Go a little faster. You're going faster. And I wanted a cannon over here to make getting wood easier, so this one I think. Just doing frozen over there. Back again, I'm doing well, holding my own. They call attention to the glorite, but I don't think you actually do anything with it. Glorite's a rare material inside of Sunhaven. And yeah. We're now officially above our average. Oh. Hello, May. And I died. Damn it. Well, that is one day longer than the average. I have the attack speed maxed, the harvesting speed maxed, and it still seems so slow. Upgrade? Why? Game. And May is my preferred, of May and Ethan, May is my preferred. I wouldn't be working romance with either of them if I didn't have to. Although honestly, if they ask you to marry them, I don't know what happens if you tell them no. But like, I don't want to lose out on the increased health and the increased attack speed. Maybe I need to put turrets over here. Because there are those chickens. Clover's playing with their hearts. Not deliberately. You know, I can't be sure that they're not just lonely because I'm the only other person that they encounter. I want to try to move both of them onto the farm without romancing either of them, and then see if they get interested in each other instead. It would be a nice change of pace for games like this. Let's play matchmaker. There's literally never enough wood. Unless you just don't play with turrets. And even then, you can use the wood for increasing your spell range. the shipping game with him. Yeah, why not? Also, hello, Clover. Hello, Gabby. How you doing today? Is your morning going well? We don't like when the monster cat monsters get increased by the night. Yes, everything's alright. Good, good, good. You remember to eat and hydrate? Hedgehog friend. I tried to pet build with this one once. I got like 5 spirit foxes with me. It was very adorable. It didn't do enough damage. Where did you go? Like the first couple of days, when your hits are, taking 1 to 2 hits just to kill them, and you're like, oh yeah, that's not doing too bad. And then after like 3 or 4 days, it's taking 5 to 6 hits to kill, and you're like, oh no, this is taking forever. Movement speed. Yeah, why not? We'll just go all in on pets, maybe. Harvest faster. We don't really do crop runs. Like, you're supposed to be able to spend the day harvesting, but after a couple of days, your harvest speed just doesn't keep up. Oh, friend. And I am very determined that I will do this without looking up a guide. Like, I will eventually look up the wind conditions, but I am not going to look up the builds other people are using. I'm feeling a bit stubborn about it. Although I think 1,000 gems by day 4 is pretty good. I haven't seen any of the skills take more than 1,000 gems to level up per singular level. So as long as the runs don't take too long, just 1 level up per run seems acceptable. Put that across the two. That is not where I want my cannon. Lizard friend. I'm gonna have all the minions. Although, the gargoyle makes it a little difficult to see sometimes. Like, he positions directly on top of you, but he is so big. Bingo! It'll just be the army. Good thing where I'm at. 2 turtles, 2 puppies, a fox, a lizard, a storm cloud. Oh, and the little torch dude. I forgot about for a second. See how much damage I can do to these before. This usually is the first of the 3-star camps I take out because it has the 2 iron nodes and the another pingy. Pingu. So many pets like, well, yes. Today is pet day. Oh. Today is Runaway from Mammoth Day. Oh, I wasn't able to kill the 3-star camp. Can I just get you stuck over there? Nope. Or yes, but okay, that didn't turn out well. Too much time trying to kill the 3-star camp. It was interesting that the of the summons, like, they prioritize the pup. What's your take on visual novel games? I've never played any of them. So, not much of a take. Trying to think if I've watched someone else play them. And I don't remember if I've watched any. I guess it would depend on what the overall content of the story was supposed to be. You make the puppy humongous. Maybe I should just ignore Lucia, or ignore May this time. I don't technically have to rescue people. Do you plan on trying sometime? I wouldn't be opposed to it. Take the hedgehog for stunning. Is there one in particular you're wanting to recommend? I thought the hedgehog was giant rock. Because it's constantly moving, I initially thought it was a big rock too. Especially since there's a gargoyle, which is basically a big giant rock. VA11-A, cyberpunk bartender. Okay, I will... I'm just gonna take a screenshot of that. Look it up. Okay. It's screenshotted and it will be added to the list. Does it, do you know if it has a demo or what the price range is? Bartender bit sounds interesting though. I think I know some people that would amuse. Foul or flat damage? Girlfriend. Eventually... I don't know. Eventually I think I'm gonna need to set up something for people to suggest games. Although, if I ever set up a Patreon, that would be an excellent thing to do. Reduce damage taken. Like, set the Discord to private and then do Patreon, but I probably won't do that. It seems a bit more work than I would usually indulge in. Or just hire someone to make to improve the Discord for me. Increase the range. But I could do a variety day. Steam says it's about $8. Okay, that's not too bad. But yes, I will go check it out. Iron. There is a turret for cow milk. At the gym. So is visual novels one of those genres you like better? Give me the gem, thank you. And then another one spawns immediately. Oh, I need it. Dying is fine as long as I can prove my skills afterwards. I like any genre in any medium as long as it has a good story. Ah. Isn't good attitude to have. And unfortunately, most roguelikes don't bother with story. I think technically this Sundown does have the most story of any of the ones I've looked at. And that's mostly because it's just an alternate timeline to Sunhaven. Be fast like the wind. Heal. Chicken, chicken. They're not giving me the pets this time. I wonder if they consider it animal meanness. Here we go, turtle. But like, there's these little lizards there on the side of the house. Okay. Here's good. So sometimes I ask people on what's their favorite story. Ah. I don't know that I have a favorite game story right now. And sometimes I like simple stories, sometimes I like a more complex one. There's a nice appeal sometimes to just the simple story where all you want is to go someplace and retire and relax like in Stardew. But you know, I don't actually know what the character motivation in Sunhaven is. Like, I know we moved to Sunhaven, but I don't think they tell us why. We get Lynn's backstory and her motivation. But we never get our own. Or at least I haven't yet. Although it's probably not a surprise that Final Fantasy VII used to be my very favorite. Isn't it Grandpa Dragon? No. It's actually, they never said that Ilios is the reason we moved to Sunhaven. Just that we did one day. Vitality. Chicken. I guess I'm not used to a farming game without a dying grandpa. Yes. No dying grandpa. How tragic. I might need to replay the intro of the game. See if they give more context later if I do that. Another cannon. Harvest a little faster. Damage, 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 damage. Sorry, or a family member abandoning the property to you. Yeah, a lot of times it is taking over the farm for someone else. And who knows, maybe they did say that at the beginning and I just sort of forgot. It's entirely possible. Or it could be like in Graveyard Keeper where you were just given the farm. Because you have a shiny new job. Increase damage by 9. For Fox Friend. Fox Friend. Go ahead and heal. It's like all the isekai while Truck-kun comes. Yeah. I do like it when the isekai intro is something other than Truck-kun. But unfortunately it tends to be stabbing after that. I do remember one where someone just straight up died of exhaustion. You just have to start the story somehow. Yeah, but sometimes how you start the story just influences the tone of it afterwards. And you can go here. I don't know if it's my favorite story of all time for a video game, but one of my favorites was Chrono Cross. And now we have Gargoyle Friend. I like that the pets all usually increase your hit points. At least the turtle and the gargoyle do. Not enough for chicken. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, is enough for another cannon. Sword? Although one of the earliest stories I remember was with an actual storyline. It was like Final Fantasy VI, back when it was still Final Fantasy III. Give me 3. I remember the isekai where the main character dies of rage because of the bad novel he was reading. Yes, as far as book concepts go, that is one of my favorites. It's the dedication to reading that book. I wouldn't have been able to manage it. Usually if I'm not enjoying a story by like 100 pages in, I just give up. I'm not good at sticking with stories I don't enjoy. I especially don't like it when people tell me, you know, it gets good after so many pages or so many hours. I'm like, but then you want me to suffer through all the bits I don't like for that long? I guess the icing is if the anime is adapted from a novel. There are a ton of light novel adaptations. Not as many full-size novel adaptations, I don't think. Extra Cow Friends. Like the only sort of game I would put that level of suffering through would be an MMO. Because I would expect the end game to be different from the start game. And if I had a community I was playing it with, then the suffering would eventually, theoretically, be worth it. I felt that accusation clever. I think I recommend stuff that only gets better after chapter 4. But how long are the chapters though? Because I've seen some chapters where like the chapter is like 2 pages. I don't usually expect, you know, a story. I don't usually expect 4 chapters to be 100 pages into the story. Go ahead and heal. I don't know why I'm bothering with the stone. I don't usually build anything with stone. Cargo, the Sandy Fortress. The turtle moves surprisingly fast. Then you don't like plot twists and mysteries? Oh no, I do like plot twists and mysteries. Especially like the ones where I don't figure out the plot twist or the mystery until the end. I used to read a lot of detective novels when I was younger. Not so much now. It's even better when because I read more fantasy-based novels now. I like it when you can combine the murder mystery detective stuff with the fantasy elements. Sometimes they're like the wedding notebook sequel. What was that? Because sometimes there are like the wedding, the notebook sequel, where it's boring until the middle part. Then the plot twists come in. Then, holy hell, that is the book. So, if someone told me beforehand, okay, this part is normal, this part is boring, I would be like, okay, if this is where it gets good, can I just skip ahead to that part? And then that's what I would do if I could. Because I have done that with movies before. It's like, do I need this emotional investment for this first half hour? No? Okay, skipping it. But I actually recommended a book to someone the other day that they went and picked up. And like, I didn't expect this this book to have romance in it. And I'm like, oh, I kind of forgot that was even a thing. Because I tend to just skim through certain books, certain parts of books that have content I don't enjoy. And not that I mind romance in stories. I just don't usually read stories where it's the main focus. For me, it's more about the characters and what they do before the good part comes. If it's uninteresting for me, I'm not checking the thing. Valid. Like, I used to read Laura K. Hamilton because I liked the, you know, the fantasy-esque version of her early works. And then it went a bit off the rails for my personal tastes. Or are you one of those skip cutscenes in videos? No, I always watch the cutscenes. Unless it's a game I've played more than once. More damage. If I've only played the game once or twice, I will watch the cutscenes. I don't skip until afterwards. In video games, I definitely expect to be able... Are you part of the 93%? What is the 93%? I don't get that reference. I very much don't engage with a lot of fan communities or news communities. Always assume I don't know references. Sorry, a Connor joke. Oh. That's fine. I don't mind jokes as long as someone's willing to explain them to me. Sea Dog, yeah. I am not picking a skill that lowers my move speed. Please and thank you. I mean, I know some people who skip cutscenes, but if you're gonna skip a game's cutscene, then why are you playing that particular game? There are probably plenty of other games similar gameplay-wise without the same story. Do I have enough wood? I do not. Crit chance 23%. Like I know a lot of people don't like the Genshin fan community, and like I have except for occasionally liking pictures on the Hoyoverse page, I've never actually engaged with the Genshin community. I haven't actually interacted with the except on stream I haven't interacted with anyone about the Star Rail community. I have enough wood for one more chicken. I think it's one of those reasons I probably won't grow a very big platform, you know? I have to actively push myself to interact with people on Twitter. I find just so stressful. And then people will be like, "Oh, thank you for the follow. How's your day going? Interact with me in DMs." And I'm like, nope. I'm just gonna hunker my head back down, be a little turtle. Yeah. I've never had that happen to me on Twitter. Sounds scary. Okay. I think it's because they do it because I have so few followers, and I am not convinced that all of them are just people who want to like, hey, I'm an artist, come commission me. But I am fairly sure a lot of them are. Because a lot of times it'll be from people who they have on their bio that they're like a digital artist, but then they won't have an Etsy store linked, or they won't have a Ko-fi linked. And I don't like being suspicious, because that doesn't make me feel good. But some also just like a follow back, right? I will follow back as long as they don't reach out and talk to me afterwards. just let me hide in my little corner. Game, please don't crash. Unfortunately, this game stutters occasionally like that. Look how fast the hedgehogs are going now. I love it. It's hilarious. I'm gonna have to invest in pet damage. Bye. I should get into the point where I can start selling the chicken eggs as well. It's because I'm not getting enough wood to compensate for everything. This is only the second time I've gotten to the giant ninja bee. And I know it's a little hard to see. Also another Naruto reference. Atterby, the shinobi assassin. Hi, Fruit Juice. How you doing today? Oops, I need more damage. Oh yeah, there's a guy called Killer Bee in Naruto. Yep. I finally survived a winter for the second time ever. Oh, heal, heal, heal. Just finished sunbathing. Ah. Is it a nice day for that? Regen health plays, thank you. Day 36 okay. It's a very sunny day. I'm glad. Okay, one more egg cannon on the farm. And then I can start spreading out to other places. You came in just in time for me to do the second longest ever survival run I've done in Sundown. I wonder if I can just stand here. No, I cannot just stand there. And then it died. Best run Pog? So many cannons. It is almost my best run, Shakabi. It is definitely my best run on stream. My best run was 17 days. Yeah, I need to invest in the egg cannons. Nice run either way, thank you. I jinxed it. Yeah. A little bit, maybe. Let's see. I think I'll do speed and damage in equal measure. And then after I do the turret speed and damage, I will do pet speed and damage. I did not expect that ignoring the ignoring May and Ethan would be the better choice. It did slow me down on other aspects though, like clearing the monster camps. Which continues to make it confusing on exactly what they intend for you to do. I'm kind of not liking the way the game design. It's so hard to tell the cannons, your pets, and the enemies. Yeah, tell them apart, yeah. At least once you have enough cannons, they're easy to tell because there's just, chickens. But with cutesy little lion enemies, you know, it's easy to think Are those foxes yours or are they the enemy? I think once I max out the skill tree, I might do a run where I ignore building up the farm and just like try to kill the camps as quickly as possible. Or maybe I should start spreading the cannons out over here rather than on the farm. Everything is colorful, yeah. I need to spend a bit of time on Nexus Mod seeing if there are any graphical overhauls. I mean, people have done mods for Sunhaven itself, so there might be some for Sundown. I just occasionally tend to forget that it's an option. Except for like Skyrim. I always remember Skyrim has mods. Downside to that is that I spend all my time on Skyrim doing nothing but trying to find mods I like. Never get around to playing the game. I appreciate the light line of the enemies, but it's still hard to tell. That is actually an option you can turn off. Like, I don't know why you would, but you can. Yeah. I don't know why you would, but you can. I've noticed that you can get certain enhancements repeatedly. Like taking on these monster camps at nighttime, and very annoying. Do not recommend. Free damage. The movement speed. This might also be a good place to put a chicken cannon. It goes wood and copper. Move speed build. Yeah, I always take the move speed because it gets painfully slow if you don't. Not enough. The turtle doesn't, the boss doesn't spawn until day 5, so. See, it's the attack speed that I neglect a bit, because if I'm not running off to talk to May and to talk to May or Ethan, then I don't get that free healing and I don't get the free attack speed buff from them. But I do tend to do a little bit better when I ignore them. Only because that means I have more time gathering resources and less time just running to them. So I think I'm going to go set up the cannons there. Don't have enough chicken. Unfortunate. But one of the reasons I like building the things on the farm is because you have to run back to the farm if you want to, you know, craft anything. If you could just craft from the menu and not have to go back, it would feel easier to roam around. No, no, you're not planted there. I don't want it there. I want it here. The puppy. Puppy is supposed to be bigger, and he doesn't really seem all that much bigger to me. Okay, I don't actually like this placement. Too bad I can't pick it up and move it. Just have to learn from that as a mistake. Put them down here first next time. Milk and bacon go bye-bye. Healing come in. Thank you, friend. Be chicken friend. As I keep reminding myself that as long as I get 1,000 of the green gems per run, then I'm doing fine. What other things can you buy aside from the egg cannon? Try the others as well. I specifically chose the egg cannon because it has the highest damage and it's AoE. Just a bit annoying to get all the wood. So... Really? We're just gonna stand there? Okay, you can get a carrot, which does single target damage of 250. The egg, which is 200, but it's AoE damage. Requires kiting. I thought you hate kiting. I do hate kiting. Piercing would probably be better if it does. The entire game is kiting. I have not been able to make a viable stand there and tank it build. The cow cannon is supposed to attack really quickly, but I don't know if it attacks enough. And the wheat cannon will just attack whatever's closest. Now you could, in the same slots that take turrets, you could build a pig pen, a cow pen, or a chicken pen, and it will just produce a free one every other day. But I have to buy carrots, buy wheat. So the egg cannon seems like the best option. I might do carrot cannon. Oh, I forgot about those suckers over there. Like, I don't know if any of them pierce. It didn't say. And the only two metrics you can deliberately improve for your cannons is attack speed and damage. Mostly I took it to mean that if you got the bad luck where you couldn't get all the animal bits you wanted, it wouldn't give you... that you could still build something viable. Oh, we put it over here. But... 5... 1, 2, 3, 4, 6... Here, buy a bunch of carrot seeds. I also need to check whether or not the mechanics of the monsters become harder the more monster dens you knock out. Guess I'll just have to build a carrot turret when I can get the material for it and see... nope. Don't think I'm going to manage that. We're penguin friends. I mean, you saw how fast the AoE turrets take down the bosses. I also haven't found a way to unbuild the turrets that are already placed if you decide you don't like it and you want a different one. So it's one of the reasons I've been sticking with the turret that I know works halfway well. Is that a thing? Is what a thing? Heal. Changing the turrets. I haven't found a way to make that happen yet. But I'll do like AoE turrets on this side and then I'll do non-AoE turrets on that side. For comparison. Which side survives better? I just want to see the turrets in action. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'll save up for that then. Increase turret damage. The wheat turret will be the next easiest one to get up because I chose the perk to get 2 wheat per day and it takes 4 wheat to craft the turret. Fortunately, there are no pig turrets. Need more stone. I need more stone. Okay. Thankfully, I have stone right here. Shoots bacon. That would have been hilarious. should be enough for one of the turrets. Harvest is a little slow. Okay. Cool. Enough milk. Sell. The reflexive urge to sell the milk. Carrot turret. Milk turret. See, I can't choose which turret comes in. So that one's the milk. And this one will be the carrot. I also don't know how to make the quest list go away. Nice, you have variety now. Yeah. I forgot about this monster camp over here. I can't tell how good their range is. See, sometimes they miss. Or at least it looked like it was missing. Oh, I suppose it's fine as long as I have enough bacon to sell and heal with. The targeting is so bad on all of the turrets. Yeah, that's one of the other reasons I like the AoE because, you know, AoE doesn't need targeting. It's just proccing a teeny little bit to be shooting milk at things. It's a little weird looking. I didn't take the time to buy more carrot seeds. Your wheat needs more stone still. On the plus side, enough for 3 egg turrets. If I don't die placing them. It's supposed to have less damage, but it's supposed to attack really quickly, but I think it's the one that's doing about 100 damage. And again, it needs stone. I think you're killing enemies a lot faster now. It's only day 10. We'll see. I'm at the point now where if I want more turrets, I'm gonna have to expand where I gather resources. It's a little dangerous. So, oh, we'll go put a milk cannon down there. Yeah, it is really hard to tell. I need another iron. Ah. I will have to remember that. once it's over and go get the iron over there. Movement speed. Like, I think the carrot arrow goes pretty far, but it's single target, so you just gotta have to hope it goes at the boss like you want it to. And the milk requires iron. Right, so that's a more rare resource. It definitely means the developers themselves think it's a better option. Come in random meteors. Not sell the milk, you need the milk. Just because it's habit doesn't mean you should do it. Freaking. Okay, yeah, the milk one is... Oh no! Damn it! I got distracted by all this stone. I was like, yay, a lot of stone to harvest. 1 damage, 1 speed. Cannot buy a cow, still gonna buy the chicken. So really, this just alters the resources I need to focus on gathering. And the answer remains all of them. All of the resources. Just have to remind myself, spread out the resources you gather. Mistiming those. Oh, lovely. I definitely like aggroing the 3-star ones. Lovely. They won't eat me very quickly. Okay. I may, since I was over here harvesting anyway. This time I am not going out of my way. At least I can go right out of the range. And this time I will save up the money for cows. For the sake of the milk turret. And then we'll see if it really is better. We'll just, maybe sell the chicken eggs. Which will make the bosses a little slow to die, but it's fine. We got time. Reduce damage taken. Okay. Damage plus 12%. I'm gonna have to look at Lucia's bonus again. Also wondering if I up her attack range really far. Just how close to being off screen I can make her damage. Seems like every time you get an animal, it always makes the cow sound. Doesn't matter what the animal is. It moos. 3% chance of 5 gold. Not a lot. I'd rather heal. Not doing the wheat cannon, I'm doing the milk cannon. Now watch this run, the game will not give me any cows at all. Cowfax. We all have a cow inside. The cow propaganda continues. Like, eventually the enemies just output so much damage, I don't see how they can expect us to continue harvesting. Except by relying on turrets. That does also remind me I need to go pick up iron for the sake of the cows. Which means I need to go over here. Okay, we did get the iron. 12 iron, that should be enough for 2 cows. If we could get any cows. It would be slightly better if we could, deliberately aim at what we're... better aim at what we want. Hey, we got the 1,000 spirit gems, so... goal accomplished for this particular run, I guess. Yes. I have enough gold for my first cow. Once that little bugger dies. Cow friend! I decide to use cows and the game's giving me chickens. At least I have a nice little chunk of stone right now. Be free wheat a day. Okay, thank you. You were starting to notice signs the game tried to stop you from knowing the cow facts. Oh. It's biased against cows. Very biased against cows. You'd be like, use chicken. Like, why are you breaking the pattern you established now? Silly human. They have plenty of wood. Plenty of chickens. Don't worry, game. I can have my chicken cannon. Just gotta make sure the giant gets over there. Just not gonna happen. Nope. It's fine, it's fine. Like the game is offended I'm not using the chickens. So you can see the eggs go pretty far. Which was another thing I liked. Rotating skills, typical skills for roguelites. Yep. This is why I try not to make a plan. My plans never succeed. They never last for long. But that quick, and it's already almost time for the next day. That's the best kind of plan. It's kind of cheap to build too, right? The chicken turret. Game is chicken cannon hypnotizing. Yeah, I'd say with just 20 wood and 12 chicken eggs, the chicken cannon is the easiest to get running. I mean, eventually it becomes a little difficult to get the wood, but it's harder to get the iron. Because at least the wood will slowly grow back right by the farm. And the copper too. So you can slowly improve your attack skills that way. They really just do like being able to sell the milk and use it to buy healing items. They would just sell the wheat instead. And second cow. This costs so much more to buy the cow every day. AI is slowly taking over. Oh no. A roguelike that predicts because you got too used to using something and then changing it up. 2 KOLs! Thank you! Now I'm probably gonna die before I can take advantage of that, but... Finally! Countering cow propaganda with with chicken lies. Oh no, it's Chick-fil-A coming for us. Well... Sacrifice the Iggies. There we go, finally have enough. Not sure where I want to put it. Slowly uncovering the secret wars being waged between cows and chickens. Put it over there. We'll get the little iron over here. Well, this time I didn't get distracted by all the stone. Another free cow friend. Like I'm being rewarded. You see some of the damage I'm doing is like 1 point, 2 point, 3 points. Is really low. That milk cannon is seriously nuts. Okay. Don't know if I'll be able to successfully get enough iron to quickly get another one. I think this will be good for now. Just have to remind myself where the iron is. It's over here. Right? Yeah, there it is. We yank it and we go back. Yeah, that's doing pretty good. I'm not quite sure where I want to put the next one. But I definitely have to start expanding out, I think. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to get more iron easily. The tables have turned. Chickens are now inferior. Milk cannon. Still, that 8 iron ore every time is harsh. Now, do I want it there? I think I'll put it down here. The perfect cow defense. What is nibbling on me? I don't like these little bluebirds. They're hard to... Now, if I could just pick it up and take it back with me, that would be great. You know, I'm gonna have to deliberately focus the next day on which direction is Torgo coming from. You notice how fast the boss aside was the first reason I started using the turrets. But at least I can still sell the bacon. And I might still fill the site up with AoE. Just because, again, it is really hard to get enough iron right now. Close enough today to go for the run. What did I get stuck on? You don't know, but it was annoying. Might as well use all of the turns you have resources for. Yeah. And I died. Okay. I'm going to do one more run. And then I'm gonna go get lunch. I think I'll just do both into damage this time. I'm actually just going to go straight for the iron this time. See, the plus side of being on your first day when you don't have any skills is that you don't have, I'll have to skip taking the, okay, you don't have skills that will bounce or attack the enemies. And so that you could just sort of sneak into the enemy encampments without... Unless you like running right up into them, you can sneak into the enemy encampments to get resources. Once you start picking up like the pets or the skills that bounce... And the first day or two are about the only 2 days that you can actually afford to do that before they start getting too fast and too difficult to kill. What did I just harvest? Firestone and sunstone. Just go in on harvesting speed for as long as I can. because I'm not killing any of the camps, I'm not getting as much gold. Oh, lovely. No, don't get stuck on the rocks. I don't want to die. Just started. So my friend just brought a plate of food and kind of blew this onto the food in front of my face. Like, don't you want to come eat? Like, why you do this to me? Girlfriend! Saving my money for cow friends. Yeah, if you notice that, there are these two little lizards here are also turrets. It took me a little while to notice that because of they don't do a whole lot. I mean, it is better than nothing, but still. You need at least 10 wood per turret. So it's giving me cows faster, but I'm not getting all the other resources I need as fast. This is going to be ending up a little problematic. Well, at least now I can sell bacon every day. Gonna make it a little faster. It also helps. I don't know if the passive skills you spec into in the purchasable tree increases that quite as well as it says it will. Chop. By bacon, hello friend. Like I'm doing all my specking into the into turrets I don't have yet. Maybe should have gotten at least one chicken. Well, okay.